Hello, everyone. We will begin today's session. My name is Jose Cloutier. I'm Program Officer for the Young Americas Business Trust, and today I will be talking a little bit about how you can participate in this 12th edition of the Talent and Innovation Competition of the Americas. So before we start, I just want to mention that the session will be recorded. It's going to be a brief session, and I will be talking a little bit about the new additions to this year's competition, as well as each category individually. And afterwards, I will also be talking to you a little bit about the training opportunities within the competition. And towards the end, I will make a brief tutorial on the registration process. So during the session, if anyone has a question, please type it down on the questions chat. I will make sure to read it and answer specific questions that you may have within the process. So let's begin the presentation. As you may already know, some of you may not know this, the competition, we always innovate each year. Each edition we try to mix things up a bit and create new categories or improve upon the previous category. So this year, that's no exception. We have a new category which we call the Startup Challenge, which I will talk to you in a bit. We also have the Eco Challenge, which is the special category within TIC Americas, where we focus on environmental challenges. And we also have the regional competition, which is the Caribbean Innovation competition, the one that focuses on the Caribbean. So just briefly mention to you these categories. We will go into specific afterwards. And let me just briefly go through the agenda once again. So we're gonna talk a little bit about this edition of TIC Americas. We will talk a little bit about each category. These three categories being the Startup Challenge, the Eco Challenge, and the Caribbean Innovation Competition. We will be talking also about the training opportunities, specifically the platform that we use to provide webinars that are led by international experts in different areas. We also will go through the benefits of participating in the competition. And last but not least, we'll do a brief registration tutorial so that we can see the TIC Americas webpage, how to register, and also, once you have registered, how to access your profile and where you have to upload your documents. So it's a very simple process, but we want to walk you through it so that we make sure that everything is understood perfectly. I'm going to go a bit fast on the first slides. This is information that just serves as an introduction, a little bit about our organization. As you may know, we're a nonprofit organization that works in cooperation with the Organization of American States to promote social and economic development of young people around the world. We focused our development programs in entrepreneurship, knowledge, leadership, and technology. These are our main pillars. We have been working in this for more than 15 years, more than 16 years actually. And throughout all these years, we have strengthened more than 70,000 young people in 75 countries throughout the course of our history. So that's a little bit about the organization, the organizers of the competition. Also, talking a little bit about the competition itself. It's a business accelerator platform for young entrepreneurs. We aim to support them in strengthening their business ideas and startups. So it's not only a competition, it's more of a process. We do like to, in this period of time when registrations open up until the registration deadlines, we do the best we can to provide trainings, different types of trainings to the young entrepreneurs that may start only with a business idea and end up after 7 months with a consolidated business plan and a consolidated business. But also all businesses that are in different stages, maybe that don't need that initial training but need other types of training. We also provide them with connection with international experts so they can receive webinars on, let's say, areas of marketing or financial projections. So towards the end of the competition, everyone can end up with a better product than what they started with. So that can be a better business plan, or it could be a better financial projection. And towards the end of the competition, when we go to the next phase, they have a better chance of reaching the finals. We will talk about the phases of the competition later in the presentation. The competition, as I said before, provides guidance, training, mentoring, seed capital in the final phase. We will talk about that also. Investment in a wide international network of participants. This is a very important. This is a very important part of the competition. The networks that participants form when they are part of the finals and when they are involved in the whole process. So a little bit about the impact of the competition. Since 2007, more than 35,400 young entrepreneurs from 48 countries have participated in the competition, and this has registered a total of 16,115 business proposals. So there are very few requirements to participate. This is the first checklist you need to make when you register. The first one is to have an innovative proposal, and what we want to show when we say this is that you don't need to be an already established business, a business that is already generating an input of cash or is already selling X amount of products or services. You can also register in the competition with a business idea. So this is an important thing to take into consideration. You don't need to already be a functioning business in order to participate. We are open to business ideas, and actually what we want is to take that business idea, and towards the end of the process you can have a business plan and maybe a prototype or a better idea of how to take forward your business. We also, this is a competition that's focused on young entrepreneurs, so in that sense, participants must be between 18 and 34 years old. Although we understand that some participants may have people that are older than 34 years old that are participating in the project itself, so that is not a problem, just if they are registered as mentors and not the main group that are presenting this idea. So as long as the main group that is registered in the platform are between 18 and 34 years old, there will be no problem whatsoever. And last but not least, and this is an important one, applicants must be citizens from a member state of the OAS, the 35 member states of this Western Hemisphere. And on the rules, you can, of course, the rules of the competition, I will show you where they are, but you will see a list of the 35 member states. Participants must be part of these member states in order to be eligible to go on to the next stages of the competition. So now we're going to talk briefly about each category of the competition, and we're going to start off with the Startup Challenge. As you see on your screen, Startup Challenge is the category focused on strengthening the potential of young people in the implementation of the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals, through innovation and entrepreneurship with an emphasis on the orange, purple, and green economy. So this is mainly, in this Startup Challenge, we accept the business ideas and also startups that are already consolidated. So this goes back to what I was talking to you before, where we don't really just accept businesses that are already consolidated, but also business ideas. So this category is the one that for those business ideas or businesses that have an impact in this three different themes that we have identified, which I will talk to you right now: the orange economy, the green economy, and the purple economy. So for that, let me just give you a brief definition of each of the categories, well, subcategories in this case, of the Startup Challenge. for the orange economy and for the effects of this competition, we refer to the orange economy to all activities that intertwine in order to produce goods and services of added value in the creative industries, supported by collaborative economies and other activities based on innovation and intellectual property. On the purple economy side, for this competition, the purple economy refers to those activities within culture-related industries that offer adaptable solutions within the context of diversity and traditional local customs. So these are business ideas or startups that in some way include cultural aspects of communities and their business. And last, we have the green economy. For this competition, we will refer to the green economy as environment-friendly business models that promote the efficient use of resources and materials in the life cycles of their products or services. And as I said before, we also have the Eco Challenge category. I will talk a little bit about that next, but just to kind of so it doesn't generate any confusion, the Eco Challenge tackles 3 specific challenges. So on the green economy, this sub-theme for the startup challenge, every other business, startup, or business idea that does not respond to one of those eco challenges, then it goes in here. So in that sense, we didn't want to exclude any project or green environment-friendly project that wasn't necessarily answering to one of the challenges of the Eco Challenge, and we will also want them to be included in the competition. So this is the place where you can register your idea or your business plan, your business proposal, your startup that doesn't necessarily answer to one of the Eco Challenges. So that being said, let's move on to the next category, the one I was talking to you just a moment ago, the Eco Challenge. This is the special category on environmental innovation of the TIC Americas. With this category, we aim to support young people from Latin America and the Caribbean to develop environmental solutions and become sustainable businesses. And as I was talking to you before, each category it responds to a specific challenge. So for this edition of the Eco Challenge, we have sustainable agriculture, we have safe water, we have PET and BOPP, recycling and reflection. Let me just go briefly through this each challenge. If you're interested in this specific challenges, we're having a webinar tomorrow on the specific ways to participate in the Eco Challenge, but you will find all the information you need to know on the TIC Americas webpage. We have a specific page for this challenge, which is you will be able to find it on the TIC Americas webpage. Before we end the webinar, I will show you where to access that. And remember that tomorrow we'll have a specific session on the Eco Challenge. So going briefly through each challenge, for the sustainable agriculture, one of the sub-challenges is the sustainable reuse of agricultural bioproducts. This includes banana peels, orange peels, potato skins, coconut shells, and every other byproduct of agricultural products. We also have the innovative strategies for the adaptation of agriculture to climate change. On the next challenge, which is the PET and BOPP, recycling and collection, we want feasible solutions for the reuse and or recollection of PET and BOPP. So PET is the plastic the Pepsi bottles are made from. These plastic bottles have many uses, and we're looking for solutions for the reuse of this material, and also for the mass recollection of the material itself. And in a similar way, we're looking for the same thing with the BOPP. And let me just clarify what this means. BOPP is the biaxially oriented polypropylene, and in layman's term, this means the aluminum foil type of material that covers the Frito-Lay's chips. So that aluminum foil is what we call the BOPP. So those are the three challenges. The last one is safe water, where the challenges are access to safe water, and as an example is the rainwater collection and filtration, and also the innovative solutions for the conservation of water and its efficient use in agriculture. Once again, we will have a webinar tomorrow specifically for the Eco Challenge. You're more than welcome to join us. We will be the times and date, but the English version will be at the same time as this session, and the Spanish session will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time of the United States. And the last category of TIC Americas is the Caribbean Innovation Competition. This is focused specifically on the Caribbean region, and as an objective, the CIC wants to transform intellectual ideas and smart solutions into business models through intellectual marketing ideas focused on digital business. Projects to be considered for the competition will be in the categories of creative industries and technology marketing. So if you want also more information on the Caribbean Innovation Competition, we will have a webinar specific for the CIC, and stay tuned for the times and dates for that. There's also a specific page for the Caribbean Innovation Competition. You're able to access all these subpages through the main page of the competition, which is TICAmericas.net. And with that, we move on to the training side of things. As you may know, and as I was mentioning before, throughout this 7-month process from now to when the registration deadline arrives, we want to provide the participants with training, and our way to do that and to reach out to every single country in the hemisphere. We do some virtual trainings on our online platform, which is called the Business Opportunity Online Training Camp. It's boot camp for short. This is the platform we use where we carry out the webinars in different areas of the business creation process. So we're going to have webinars on different topics such as creating a business plan and the importance of having a business plan. We will also have webinars on the business canvas, just specific areas where we need you to give us a deliverable on that, like a business plan, where you need to give share with us the business plan, and also areas that entrepreneurs find particularly challenging, such as marketing or creating a logo, or these types of webinars that will help the participants really improve their businesses in every single aspect. So let's move on to the key dates of the competition. We have opened the registrations since September 1st, and the registration deadline is on January 15 of 2017. By this date, you need to every single document that we ask of you uploaded in your personal profile. We will check that out in just a bit when we do the registration tutorial. But it's important that before that day you have everything on your profile so you can be eligible to advance to the next stage of the competition. So from that time and through February 15th, we have the evaluations. An international pool of judges will evaluate every single business proposal that has been registered and that has shared with us every single document, every single deliverable, and after that we will announce the finalists in April 15th. From February to April 15th, we will be evaluating each business proposal, and of course we will come up with the finalists on April 15th. And on June 2017, we will hold the finals of the competition. And of course, as you may know, this is an on-site event. We will fly out the finalists from the competition, from the categories, from each category. We will have many finalists, and we will invite them over to the country where we're doing the finals. In this case, it will be in Mexico. And we will have them for a 2-day event, and you'll be able, if you reach the finals, to have your own space at an international expo that we prepare for the finalists. You will have on-site mentoring. You will also compete within the finalists to be the winners of each category. And of course, the winners of each category will receive seed capital money, and also they will receive different services from YBT, such as a more specific follow-up, opportunities to present their businesses at an international level in different hemispheric forums or events, and many other things that come with the complete package of not just being a winner, but also the finalists. The finalists will also receive a more personalized follow-up. Just to show an example of what finalists gain, we also connect them with mentors. Just to put an example, we're working with the finalists from last year's, and we have connected them with some mentors from the Inter-American Development Bank, which are helping them specifically with financial education, skills. So they're helping them develop better financial projections. They're helping them set up better financial models and how to present to investors the key indicators that they need to show investors and potential stakeholders what they really want to see in order for them to attract more investment. So let's talk a little bit about the impact before we move to the registration tutorial. As you may see on your screen right now, we have already made 11 editions of the competition. We've been everywhere in the hemisphere, including Panama, El Salvador, Colombia, Paraguay, Panama, and most recently we were at the Dominican Republic. Along all these years, and as I mentioned before, we have more than 35,000 young entrepreneurs that have participated. Also, more than 16,000 in proposals that have been developed and that have received support from the process. We have more than 500 international experts involved, and they're involved in different areas of the competition as judges, as mentors, and also as the experts that give out these webinars on the bootcamp platform. Of course, we rely a lot on social organizations and collaborators. We have a very wide network of these different organizations that are fostering entrepreneurship throughout the hemisphere. We have more than 150 virtual trainings, and we have had the participation of more than 48 countries around the world. So here are just a couple of pictures I want to share with you. Let me just give you some context of this. This is a flagship event that we organized at the annual meetings of the World Bank and International Monetary Fund, and the person you see that's on the screen and right next to Dr. Kim, the president of the World Bank, is Mariana Costa. She's an entrepreneur that was part of the competition, and she was one of the finalists. So this is a great example of the follow-up that we do with the finalists and the opportunities that we bring to the people that participate in the competition. We later took her and made her a part of this panel that we organized, and we gave her this opportunity to share her experiences and her startups with all these people. Just to quickly go through the panel, Mr. Blue is one of the co-founders of LinkedIn. Then we have Mariana Costa, our entrepreneur. We have Dr. Kim, the president of the World Bank. Sean Penn, an actor and also an activist. Ms. Blanca Treviño, a great entrepreneur from Mexico. And Mr. Ashish Takar, and also a great entrepreneur from Africa. We also have, of course, the finals take place within the context of the General Assembly of the OAS. So in that sense, we also have all of these international CEOs and authorities of government that participate in the International Expo. So in this picture, we have one of our entrepreneurs that participated in the competition. This is a Guatemalan entrepreneur with her startup that was named Didart. and she's presenting, in this case in Panama, her project to two presidents. We have the president of Panama and the president of Costa Rica, and also we have Lakshman Mishraim, who is one of the biggest authorities in PepsiCo Latin America. So as I said before, we have this really important authority figures. As you can see on this picture, one of the finalists of the competition are with Ms. Indra Nooyi. She's the CEO of Pepsi Worldwide, and also some access to international media from CNN and many different media outlets that come to the competition. And it's a great opportunity for the young entrepreneurs to have access to international visibility at an international level. These are some of the winners of the competitions, many of the winners of each category. That is the Secretary General of the Organization of American States, with one of the finalists of the Caribbean Innovation Competition. And this is Monica Bauer. She's with a part of PepsiCo as well, and she's giving one of the special awards that we also give within the finals, and this will be announced also soon. So before I go to the tutorial of the registration, I wanted to share with us our contact information. You can contact Mr. Edgar Maestre. He's the competition coordinator, and his email, which I'm showing on his screen. You can also contact me. I'm coordinating the Eco Challenge part of the competition. So you have both of our emails. If you have any specific questions, you can go ahead and send us an email, and we'll do our best to reply right away. Also, I want to share with you the web pages I was telling you about. We're going to go to the web page right now, but just so that you have everything you need on your screen, you'll see the competition's website, which is TICAmericas.net. You, of course, have also the Eco Challenge specific website, which is TICAmericas.net/eco-challenge. As you see on the screen, it's the eco/reto, the Spanish version, but you can access through either one of them. Also, the CIC, the Caribbean Innovation Competition link, you'll find the three of those, and I'll show you in a bit on the website, and you'll be able to access everything through the main website of the competition. You can also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Pinterest. That might be interest. I think it's also Instagram. You can follow us to be up to date on every single thing that comes up or activity that comes up regarding the competition and YBT in general. So let's go on and move on to the web page. The web page I was telling you about. We go ahead. This is the web page of the competition, the TIC Americas competition, and the first thing you'll see, you'll be able to register to the competition right here. So we're going to go ahead and create a profile, just a test profile, so you can see kind of the easy way you can register. You don't need really too much information, but also I want to share with you that here are the links I was telling you about the other sub websites of the competition. So if you click on Learn More about the Eco Challenge, it will open a link to the specific website of the competition, and the same thing for the Caribbean Innovation Competition. It will open up the specific website for each category of the competition. But more on that on the next webinars. And talking about webinars, you'll be able to access the training on the bootcamp platform right here. If we go briefly to the web page, you can click on upcoming trainings, and once we have the upcoming trainings, you'll be able to register for the upcoming trainings and also check out the previous trainings we had. We have a lot of different webinars in English and in Spanish that you're able to access as of this moment. but the important thing is also that you'll be able to register for the upcoming ones that we'll be doing. So that being said, there's a couple of tabs that are also important for you to know. We do have the rules of the competition. We have the categories, more information on the categories, about the orange economy, the green economy. You can also learn more about the organizers, about how to participate, the different things you need. The rules tab is a really important one that you should definitely check out. You'll be able to read more about the categories, the stages, the requirements by category, which is an important thing to keep in mind. Also, some other different criteria that you might really be interested in reading after you have registered. So let's go ahead and let's do a test registration. Let's name it 1, 2, 3, and let's try out just an email here. So once I type down the name of the project and the email that I'll be using, it'll send me to the screen where I should just type down more project details, which is fairly simple. You need to choose which of the economies you're more the project is more adequate with. So it could be green economy, purple economy, or orange economy. You can read the definitions on the website as I was showing you before, but just pick one of those three that is more pertinent to your project's objectives. So it's fairly easy. You just type down the password you need to use, and remember, we're doing this so that we can create a profile within the platform of the competition. So all this information you'll be needing in order to use it to log in to your personal profile that we're going to create within the competition. So I'm from El Salvador, so I'm going to put that. We don't really need to, since it's just a test. I'm going to take off some couple of years as long as I can. So we're registering for the startup competition. In this case, the category is just startup. In the case that you're registering for the Eco Challenge, and let me go ahead and just briefly show you that as well. You'll be able to have the registration button as well, and this is going to be the way that you're going to create your profile. That is going to take you to the same profile, but you should do it on the Eco Challenge website. So it's a very simple process. I'm pretty sure it's gonna, once you do it, you're gonna be able to log in. It's gonna send you an email. On that email, you're gonna be able to prove that you have. It's gonna show you an email such as this one, where it says hi. It's a welcoming message, and it shows you how to verify your email address. Actually, this is the first one you'll get. Is the account verification. You just need to confirm your account. And this is gonna be done through the email that you type down during the registration. After you confirm the account, it's going to show you a welcome message, and you're going to be able to access your personal profile, which is already should be online. So I've created one prior to this webinar so that we can go ahead and check out the personal profile. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And now I'm logged in on my personal profile. So each one of you each team will have their personal profile where they'll be able to upload the documents they need to upload depending on each category. We have a couple of tools here that will be briefly explained, but of course if you have any different, or if you have any additional questions, comments, or recommendations, you can reach out to us at any time. So of course you can edit your picture, you can upload a picture, a personal picture. You can add more personal information or change the different personal information. Of course, here we have more information that you can add, like a street address, a city, mobile phone, or different personal details that you may want to add to your profile. Of course, you may also might want to add a picture of the logo of the project or a picture of yourself. Depends on what you want. And of course, we have very important documents that you need. In this case, we have a project plan template. We have also a market validation format. You'll be able to find on this links important templates that you'll use to create the documents that we ask of you. So let's take the case of the market validation format. We click it, and you'll be able to access this template that specifically says what you need for the market validation. And it's a fairly simple document. It'll show you everything you need to do and how long it should be. It's a very, very important tool that you can base your documents on, so that you can definitely prepare a brief document that also has the pertinent information for the judges to evaluate your business plan, or let's say your business idea or your project. So we have the same thing for the project plan. We talked a little bit about what it should include: an executive summary. It should be no more than 500 words, and different sections that you need to include in the business plan. So if you haven't already created a business plan, you're going to be able to create one following these easy, simple steps. Of course, once you have the final versions of your documents of what we ask of you, you can upload the material on your profile. This is something that you need to do in order to qualify for the next stage. So once the deadline for registration closes, we're able to see who has uploaded the material, and the first filter we do is we only take into consideration the people that have uploaded the material. So please make sure to be uploading your material before the January 15 deadline, but also along the way. Don't wait until the last days to upload it. Once you have your business plan or your project plan or your market validation, go ahead and upload it. So we make sure that you have the necessary documentation to go on and advance to the next stage of the competition, to the evaluation part of the competition. You can also add members to the profile. Of course, the person who does the registration will be the team leader, but we know that sometimes you have a group of people that are registering in the competition. So in that sense, you can click on administrate members, and we can add some people, your colleagues, and of course we typed in their personal information, their email, and you send them an invitation so they can be a part of the TIC Americas profile. And as members of the team, they'll be able to also upload documents and have access to the tools that you have as the team leader in the competition. So we have here, depending on the category, the things you need to upload. As you can see here, we have requirements met by the team. We have registered, so that's the check we have right here. We will need to finish up some other documents, such as the prototype report, the business plan, the video, and the graphic material. And everything, all the templates and all the guidelines you need for this, you'll find it on these rule sections. For example, you can go ahead and access this. If you click on requirements by category, you'll be able to access the different templates. So let's say we need to do a business plan. We don't have a business plan, so we click on this template, and we have this great template of what I need to do in order to create a business plan. So all this information you'll be able to access through the TIC Americas webpage. And as I said before, if you have any specific questions or anything that you might want to ask us, just go ahead and reach out. For us, it's there's no problem whatsoever. We'll try to to answer as soon as possible. Once again, I'll leave you on the screen the contact information for the coordinator of the competition in general, which is Mr. Maestre, and I who I'm coordinating the Eco Challenge side of the competition. If you have any particular questions, just go ahead and send us your questions. So with that, we'll end the session. I would definitely like to know if there's any particular questions you have today. We are more than glad to answer those questions. You can type down your questions. There's a question tab, and please feel free to type down the questions. If not, just make sure to send us an email or reach out to us, and we'll be more than glad to answer those for you. Okay, so I guess that's a point for me. I think I can explain things good. You don't have any questions, but just if anything comes up, make sure to contact us. We're more than glad that answer these questions, and we'll be sharing the next webinars soon with you. So stay tuned. Check our social media pages frequently so that you can be aware the upcoming webinars. Also, if you haven't done your registration, just go ahead and do that first step. Once you have your personal profile, you'll be able to access the different templates and start uploading the documents you need in order to go on to the next stage of the competition. So thank you so much for your time today. Please let us know if there's anything else we can support you with in order to consolidate your registration, and that's it from our side. Thank you very much.